Hey guys, it is me, the Gamer127, and today in this video, I am going to do something different besides not talking. I mean, playing games. Today, I am going to tell you guys how I became a gamer. This is basically gonna be a documentary about me, how I became a gamer, and like it's like this video is just gonna be about sorry about that. My sister got in the room. Anyways, as I was saying in this video, I'm going to talk about what was my first console, what was my first games, all that, and how I found out about games, that sort of stuff. And I'm going to be, playing games in the background. Um, So, yeah. Anyways, let's begin the story when I was 5 years old. So, back when I was 5 years old, I didn't know much about games. I didn't know anything about games, and I didn't even know games existed because I was just so young. I never made contact or played any games except for one thing. You know, I used to play games on my father's old BlackBerry. It was mainly for work, he used it call people and receive emails and all that. But there were like two games on there that I played came back from work, and it one of them was this Need for Speed Java game, and I didn't enjoy that game. Actually, it wasn't as very fun. And there was this other game. I don't remember what the game's name was because I was like so young. I was 5 years old at that time, and um, let me just now the game that was on there had the game that was on there the other game was this sort of puzzle game where you have to move rocks and all that to progress. And that game was hard, man, for me when I was a child, and I remember just hating that game because it was just so hard with the puzzles and everything. But hey, that game really made me smart. But and I was actually pretty good at that game. But but yeah, I still really didn't like the game that much. But yeah, at least I was doing way better in school. Now, now let's go to when I was 6 years old. Now, when I was 6 years old, I, my cousin, when he used to come here and visit us. Jeez, it's really hard to talk and play at the same time. But yeah, he used to come to our house and play with and play on his PlayStation, and I just thought it looked pretty cool, and I really also wanted to join in and play it, but I was just so trash. He had God of War 1 and this SpongeBob game, SpongeBob the movie game. I mostly like to play SpongeBob. I adored that game. It was so much fun. And actually was good at that game, and I really liked it, but I was still pretty bad at the game, and I raged a little bit from time to time, but yeah. Anyways, but one time when my cousin came, he forgot, in quotation marks, his his PlayStation 2 at us. Now, I actually there's no way that he would forget his PlayStation 2 here. Now, basically, he didn't want the PlayStation 2 anymore. He wanted something new, like he wanted a PlayStation 3. Now he now I think he tried to come up with an excuse in order to get a PlayStation 2 and say that, oh, I forgot it. So can you please get me this? So I think that was his plan. And let me tell you this, it was a smart idea actually, but you know it, but he failed. His mom didn't give him the game. I mean the PlayStation 2. I mean bought him the PlayStation 3. So, so here was the PlayStation 2 at my house, I just right there at our second TV, and I decided, hey, why not I, check it out, like go and play games with it on it. So that's what I did. My father bought me a game that he got, and it was this RPG game, this fantasy RPG game. It was actually quite funny. It was called Malice. Now I think Malice was a very underrated game. I mean, he got it at that game was very cheap. I mean, I think it cost like $4 or something. It but or $3, but it was very cheap. That's all I'm gonna say. It was freaking cheap. But I actually liked that game because it actually had comedy in, you know, it was fun and all that. But the only thing I didn't like about the game is that it was a puzzle fantasy game, and I got stuck at one thing, and in frick I just couldn't finish the game. I mean, I always get stuck at a game at some point. Like I just couldn't finish a game without freaking it up. So so yeah, and after that, I began to get more and more games. I I got Black and all that, but then my other cousin used to come every Christmas and visit us, and come together, almost like a family reunion. And he would bring his this awesome he would bring his Xbox 360. I thought that the Xbox 360 looked so cool, and he had this game called GTA, GTA, and I loved that game. It was so fun, the funny physics and all that. GTA 4 has, when Nico falls off a building, we were doing all that fun stuff, going, riding at top speeds and all that. It was so much fun, playing with my cousin and with my other cousin also. So it was really fun, but I really wanted that game. So but I had a PlayStation 2. Then I thought, well, maybe there's that game for this thing. But I was so young, and didn't know much about games. I thought maybe someone had this sort of game. So my mom went and bought it, and then I saw a game, the cover looking similar to my cousin's one, GTA Vice City, which was my very first GTA game, and I loved that game. The music, the setting, the missions, the story, everything. I loved GTA Vice City. In my opinion, I think it was a very excellent game. Sorry about that, my little sister came in. Jeez. Can they please stop? I need to put up a sign recording. I'm recording. But anyways, oh, lost my teammate. But anyways, so, actually, what did I want to say again? I just love that game. But, it got damaged. Something went wrong with the disc, so I couldn't play on it anymore because the disc reader was, broken. But I also got a Scooby-Doo game, which, Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Swamps, which I played 24/7. I played that game over and over so many times. That's how much I love that game. But yeah, my disc reader started broken, and the PlayStation just didn't want to work anymore. And I was 7 years old at that time. My cousin said I could keep it. He doesn't really care about it that much. He just wants that PlayStation 3. So yeah, he didn't really care to have it. So I could have it, but the thing is the disc reader was broken. So I decided, and I asked my father, to buy, if he could buy me a Xbox 360. And so I'm a parent. So in this time I was 9 years old. Let me just think. I think I was in grade 4, or no, I was 10 years old. Yeah, but something. But I was in grade 4. When it was like uh weekend, like long weekend. The breaks that you get in each term. Yeah, that. Um, my father and my mother surprised me with a brand new Xbox 360 with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And I just screamed. I was just like so excited. I couldn't wait to get on this thing and play some Call of Duty, because I at that time I never played a Call of Duty game. I've heard so much about it, and I just couldn't wait about to play Call of Duty for myself. And yeah, so it was fun playing 360, and then I got more games, GTA 4 and GTA 5, and then I started to do more research about games, and is when I became a full gamer. And and yeah, I was just so, and I was like, when I became a gamer, like it's been a long road, like it was so long, but I got more research, watch more videos about GTA 5, all of that, so it was quite good to be a YouTube, I mean to have a Xbox 360. So that is actually why I really respect or like a Xbox more than a PlayStation. It's because next gen console, a console that I never have played games like the X, like you know I always used to play these old games, but the Xbox was something new, something greater. That's why in my PlayStation sucked, because it like broke down just because of a disc reader. Like, I mean, come on. So that is why I actually adore Xbox more than PlayStation. And you can like whatever console you want to. I mean, it doesn't actually matter, you know, as long as you're having fun. I'm sure all of you are gonna start debate. Well, Xbox, well, on PlayStation 3 you can play online for free and it has better graphics and blah blah blah. But we all have our favorites. So, anyways, that is I how I became a gamer. This episode actually wasn't as long as I thought to. Sorry if I didn't talk as clear. I was like talking like and like that. That's how I was talking. It's just because it's so hard to play and talk at the same time. So that is why I was just like this today. I think the video could have done better if I just didn't talk like this. So anyways, please leave a like, guys, and subscribe. And anyway, see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.